guys, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes. Sorry, I usually have my timer running by the time I press start, but I do not. Last episode, we met the lovely Miss White, and we discovered evidence that this guy is not a good guy. That he was actually holding all this debt. And we wanted to search around the room. I think we did that already, but I just want to give it another pass, just to be on the safe side. Because, you know, you always want to look twice. Especially when it comes to murder mysteries. Always look at things at another angle, too. Look at that. I love how the British have tea pipes in every room. There's something about a tea kettle whistle, too. Yeah, that's about it. Of course, there were tons and tons and tons of other locked rooms, so we're going to go investigate them before we judge anyone. However, unfortunately, this does give reason for Miss White to murder. Yes, I see the laboratory table. I'm just taking a look around first. Oh, that's creepy. What bottle traces, huh?
There was a bottle here. It left behind a trace of the substance that pervaded the laboratory.
And there's drops. I'll examine that in a minute. I want to examine this.
Good heavens. What's it doing here?
The gold is almost immune to chemical attacks, so it may be a valuable auxiliary for various experiments.
But why would anyone perform such experiments in a botanical garden?
Because they want revenge.
Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around. Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around.
So we're going to track
The bottle is no longer here, but it is possible to detect a faint scent. We need a good nose.
Toby! We get to bring Toby back! I will fetch Toby in just a second, guys. I love Toby. Toby is cute. Ooh, university book. This could be one of the two.
A botany book.
So, University of Cambridge.
This student's book belongs to Albert.
And it was during his repeat year. That means he failed the first year and has to take it over. It happens among college students, unfortunately, more often than we like.
Chemicals. A sufficient quantity for some serious experiments.
Okay. A phonograph.
A phonograph used for voice recording. Remarkable.
Oh, is that a wax cylinder?
This is quite a modern laboratory.
It's a wax cylinder. That's so cool. Oh, guys, wax cylinders are so cool.
From these multiple experiments, the plants to respond to their environment and have a form of consciousness. Margaret White, February 1895. Report number 245.
Study report.
What about this one? It's so cool.
Martin Hamish's perception of plants. The notion of the community
Excuse me, guys.
has long been considered marginal, yet I remain convinced that some plants do indeed transmit chemical signals in the event of attack.
A study report by Martin Hamish.
Interesting. Evidence required, huh? Okay, so that means we're going to find one.
This
find
is
a
a
wax
table
cylinder.
for experiments. It resembles my own.
Only this one is kept in good order, Holmes.
Hello, Watson. And we have a missing protective equipment.
It appears as though the protective equipment is missing from here.
I wonder where it could be. It couldn't possibly be out back. Burning.
Gloves, waterproof aprons, everything one might need for self-protection.
Do they grow dangerous plants here?
Well, yes, actually, because we saw that. And some plants will emit, again, a chemical signal. Poison ivy is nasty. You don't want that anywhere. And back then, they only had sort of the faintest clues as to what was doing it. Other than you touch this, and that's what happens.
Locked.
That's right.
Holmes, Albert Dunn didn't give us the key to this door.
That's right.
It does not matter. We will open it.
And because we are outside the police. Oh, I love this. Wait. Oh, this is one of those multi-step puzzles. Alright, let's get the big guy first. Okay, it needs to be something... Where's the end piece? There's the end tumbler. Which means these lines need to line up. Oh wait, there we go. Yeah, that's good. Could be a little lower, there we go. There we go, and a little up. Okay. Actually, we're gonna move that down. Let's see what else this house is. Oh, this is fancy. Uh-oh, this might be too fast. Oh! Oh. 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 So let's line it up like this. Okay. Now we should be able to rotate this. There we go, and those line up. Those line up just fine. Now we need to find where they line up here. Like a pro.
Open.
Watch the door, Watson. This is Margaret White's.
Miss White's locker. Apparently, Miss White is a capable student.
Yeah. Something like that would
A draft of the letter that Miss White sent to her parents.
Uh-oh. Mother Funny, I'm writing this reluctantly to ask for your house. My studying and housing costs have proven to be more expensive than I anticipated. I fear that I might not be able to manage them long term. I know we've had our disagreements in the past, but would you be so heartless to allow your daughter to fail in her studies due to a lack of money? Wow. Uh-oh. I don't want to look in. Oh. Is there any other design on the outside? Anything?
These jewels must be worth a small fortune.
Dear Margaret, I know how financially troubles are overwhelming at the present time. Please let me reassure you that I could not permit you to remain in such a dilemma. I was born into a wealthy family. I might be considered honor if you accepted my help. Your devoted servant, Albert. Aww.
A vanity purse. It is of high quality.
Margaret, we were surprised to see your letter. How could you think to ask us for money after all these years in the past since you left us without a thought for us? You never shared in us any detail of your success. We choose to now. We're supposed to be... I suppose you must be ashamed for us. We're not the same high class as your new friends. Yes, we are of modest people, but you should learn to put your family first as we at home have always done. None of us have ever compromised their reputation. Mr. Dunn, Margaret, no, it is you that makes us feel ashamed. Wow.
Martin Hamish's locker. Father and I, Kew Gardens.
Oh.
A review on rare and exotic plants. Martin Hamish has written several pieces.
Hamish's ambition, dear Mr. General Secretary, obliged me to renew my application for my management position. As I have stated in my previous letters, no one is better suited for the post. While Mr. Montague Dung was alive, I understood your reservations, and I... Wow. I see.
Martin Hamish studied chemistry. Interesting.
He also studied botania, not botania, but botany. And, now let me double check that letter. Hold on. Let me check that letter again. I can't remember if it said Albert or what. We also have other stuff to research. Yeah.
Albert's locker. A picture of Miss White and Albert in front of the University of London.
It's not.
And they seem to get along.
I'm not surprised.
A rejection letter from the British Royal Naval College.
Oh! It's my regret to inform you, despite your excellent records within our entry examinations, we are unable to invite you. Your father has expressed his intention to entrust the dictatorship of the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew, and it is clear that we would not release you for the entire year of naval training. Please accept our best wishes. Wow. Oh, he loved ships.
Specialist articles on shipyards and ship construction. Albert Dunn has a great passion for shipbuilding and the sea.
I don't know how I feel. Guys, this is a lot of evidence. Wow. So, we have the kid that never got to follow his ambition, who is cornered at every turn from his father that would yell at him and ever accomplish his goals. We have Martin Hamish, who is always constantly undercutted in his developments, who all he wants to do is be closer to, it looks like, a family figure, according to his father, through some connection at the Kew Gardens. And then we have Margaret White, who claims to have money problems, but look at all the jewels and you would say otherwise. Can we close the cut room? Now it's going to stay open. I don't know how I feel. Magic closing doors. I don't know how I feel. We're gonna go check this room. I'm expected to see another dead body just somewhere. Yeah, let's start here first. Anything interesting? No. Oh.
This poster is for an exhibition that Martin Hamish was directing, but it had nothing to do with Kew Gardens.
Interesting.
This certificate belongs to Martin Hamish. He won a horticultural competition. We can see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room from this window.
This is where he watched. I see. Whose work text is
A
this?
thesis written by Martin Hamish.
Oh, this is not looking good for Mr. Hamish. Granted, anyone could have
A
access to the
glasses
desk.
case. It is empty.
Yeah, he's
This
wearing
area
it.
serves as Martin Hamish's office.
This whole area, the nursery itself? I guess that makes sense. There's...
An award presented to Martin Hamish for Best Grower of the Year.
See, the
A
thing
master's
is,
degree diploma. It belongs to Martin Hamish.
the keys could have been to anyone. You have the father of... the son of the owner. You have the lover of the son of the owner. And then you have this guy's office. I mean, and obviously he's very proud of his achievements, and I can understand why he wants to be the director of Kew Gardens. I mean, with all this research and everything. Let me double check this. It looks all scratched up, but I guess it's normal. I can't tell if it's scratched up or dirt. Plant nursery.
These young plants must be delicate if they are kept in the nursery.
Anything else? Just a variety of interesting seeds and whatnot. What's back here? But it looks like this is where... Oh. Well, first of all...
It is a bust of Montague Dunn.
Well, now we know what he looks like. Where's the... Hey, there's the chip.
I am curious if the marble that we found will fit this place. Here it is. The marble fragment that we found in the Colonial Collection Room is what they have in common.
I don't know how I feel about that, guys.
The seeds of plant species are stored here.
I see that, but I mean, is there anything else in here? This is a rather big nursery. Okay, I can understand why Martin Hamish did it. I can. Alright, and Margaret Wright is in the seed house, which is just across the way. So what we are going to do is we're going to go back to Baker Street, because we have some clues to unlock, and then we need to pick up Toby! Because Toby is best dog. Best dog. I love dogs, guys. I love dogs. I guess have some water. I just got done taking a walk after dinner. Taking a walk is supposed to improve digestion. And, what with the move coming up, I've been having a little bit of trouble, guys. It's to be expected. So we figured it would be a good idea. And plus, it's a bonding experience with my sister and my mother. So.
A map of London and the surrounding area.
Alright, let's see. What needs to be examined? We have to talk to Albert about that. We also have to talk to Hamish about that. And the marble fragment. But let's go ahead and search our archives for the divine yeah. That would be a news article. Ooh, excuse me. Newspapers, 1989. There we go. Find Syndicate club followers situated. Oh, there we go. Leader of this organization suspected of financial issues. Meanwhile, many voices. Private organization. Protection of nature. Huh.
Here it is. And here is the Divine Syndicate's address. Perfect. It is time to find out what they have against Montague Dunn.
And who is exactly causing the issue. Let's go pick up Toby.
Come on, Toby. We have some work for you to do. Let us go to Kew Gardens.
Let's go. I see that. The sex secret. I understand. Oh, we also need to talk to... Okay. First, Kew Gardens. Then we'll go to Divine yes. After we've had a bit of a conversation. There's Toby! Toby is a good dog. I am 60 guys. Ooh, excuse me. It has been a long day, guys. But I am here, and I am playing Sherlock for you guys, because I like the game, and you guys like watching me like the game, or something like that. I love a good murder mystery. Love a good murder mystery. This one's got my head scratching a little bit. Just because, I guess, it's old, I guess. We didn't come in expecting it. Excuse me, I do not mean to yawn. Again, like I said, it's been a long day. I'm going to sip on some water and press continue.
Let us take Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up the scent of this mysterious substance.
I worry.
Search, Toby. Search.
Okay. Oh, there it is. So cool. I love dog vision. What if you approach them as a dog? Hold on. Nope. Excuse me, Watson. Certainly an interesting path.
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found.
Oh. That's quite the hidden place.
This is the bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle, with gold flakes. A tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
The caterpillars were used to test. Oh, that's terrible. And we fetched Toby. We're going to talk to these people about... Excuse me, Watson. About some things like the photo. Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Hamish, was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
I do not think so. This photograph of you and your father at Kew Gardens suggests the opposite.
But you have no right to.
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British Empire.
Ah.
He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me in at the age of 12.
Did he get on well with Mr. Dunn?
No, I couldn't say that. They expanded Kew Gardens together, that was all. And it was all my father's work. For Dunn always lived the high life.
I
So
see.
Mr. Dunn was not helping your father?
Oh, yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, that fulfilled his role. But the worst of it was, he declared himself as the master of Kew Gardens. Fame meant nothing to my father. So it was easy for Mr. Dunn to take all the credit.
I see.
There is a bust of Montague Dunn in the nursery.
A bust? Oh, that old thing. Further proof of that outrageous ego of his.
But why in that room in particular?
Oh, I don't know. It has always been there.
He's
It
lying.
is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust inside the colonial collection
I wish you
room.
would stop lying and tell us the truth.
Oh, well, so I am mistaken. It ought to have been removed during the cleanup. This room is so small.
Do you know who moved it?
I have no idea. Surely Mr. Dunn requested it.
No, he
Do you have any
died.
more questions like this? Because fragments of rock are not my responsibility.
Evidently. Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Constantly lying.
I perceive that you are passionate about the Royal Navy.
Passionate? No, not really. I like ships, that is all.
Are you quite sure? You do not seem to be so interested in plants.
It's difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
And yet I know that the Royal Naval College rejected your application.
Ah, you truly are as clever as they say. Yes, that's correct. And in fact, my father was strongly against the idea. He did his best to ruin my plans, although I almost did succeed. But my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Any other evidence we need to talk about? We need to perform analysis. And yeah. Let's go ahead and perform the analysis, guys. And then that's probably where we're going to call it an episode, guys. And we will investigate the sect next time. Because you never know what's going to happen. Plus, we gotta take Toby back. We can't take Toby into the sect or whatever. That screams bad ideas, you know? Screams bad ideas. Toby's such a loyal dog. Cute, really, a little English bloodhound. all wrinkly and stuff. Actually, the wrinkles are supposed to help push the scent molecules towards the bloodhound's nose. That's why they have the big floppy ears and the way their faces are meant. And yeah. And now you know. The more you know.
Let us determine just what we have found here. Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube to perform an analysis.
Okay.
This is the bottle that...
You have a pipette? These poor caterpillars. Okay. It's clear on all sides.
A colorless, water-based liquid.
Yep. Anything of interest?
Quite a strong floral aroma.
Okay. Oh, I don't taste
Holmes?
it.
What are you doing?
It has a bitter taste.
What if it's poisonous?
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway, there is a doctor nearby.
So what do you think it is?
That doesn't
It
help.
is some kind of organic compound. Let us vaporize the liquid and see what happens.
Those, oh, well, it's gone now.
Let us determine just what we have found here.
Is that arsenic?
Small, colorless crystals.
Those guys.
Colorless,
That's supposed to be some
tiny
sort of code.
crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that small bottle, please?
Of course. Here you are. Holmes, do you know what it is?
Arsenic.
Wagner's reagent. There
Oh,
was a
really?
label on the bottle that you passed to me.
No, Holmes, I meant the bottle that we found.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall tell you.
You should clean your tools.
Red sediment, just as I suspected. This liquid is of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable,
Huh.
and that is why there is a quantity of gold dust to prevent contamination. This mixture is probably a fertilizer.
Oh, okay.
Someone was carrying out unusual experiments in the garden's laboratory.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. Anyway, guys, that is where I am going to leave it for today, guys. We did a whole bunch of things, and I think Holmes is a bit high from tasting things. I can understand why, but he didn't have to drink and gulp. Tasting's one thing, gulping is another. Holy hell. You're crazy. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you guys remember to press that like button if you really did enjoy, and make sure to subscribe for more. Guys, we have one more episode, and so I'm going to see what I can do. I do believe we're getting close on finding the suspect. We're just going to have to question the sect, and then I think we are going to be on it. The sect holds the clues, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care!